Morning, Northern Bearded Blanca. At the Oaks today, freezing cold, absolutely Baltic, but I need to christen these new rods. I need to do it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of the day, we'll have a fish on the bank. If not, we'll have freezing cold toes. I'll speak to you soon. I'll talk through what I'm fishing, where I'm fishing. So fishing left-hand rods just about here. And the right-hand rod is just in this bit about here-ish. They're both on a solid PVA bag with sticky pellets in. One's on a DNA Baits Fluoro wafter and the other one's on a Bendy's wafter, which is a new company by a couple of young lads. See how that goes. So fingers crossed. I've trimmed them both down to half sizes because they are both pretty big when you look at them. Fish meat's a bit more dormant this time of year. You want to try and dial everything back a bit. So they're both out there on the dance floor. Fingers crossed we get something. The left-hand rod has just had a couple of beeps on it, which is more than yesterday because I only had single beeps yesterday. I had 3 beeps on the left-hand rod. So fingers crossed. Got a new little addition to my setup as well, which helps me. It's a little iPad stand. Means I can sit and watch the programme whilst on the bank. So gives me something to do in this cold weather. Yeah, get a couple of episodes watched, hopefully catch a fish. Another few beeps on that, bobbin lifted up and then it's dropped back down again. So there is certainly interest in that left-hand rod. As you've just seen there, I've just put out my rod again. Bailiff's just been round. He says that it's better tucked right into the corner if we can get it in there. You already see some fish starting to feed. See the bubbles. Fish starting to feed. Put out a bit of a particle mix as well. Just over the top, just a very light scattering over the top. Don't want a lot out there. So see how that goes. Just reposition the right-hand rod as well, on recommendation by the bailiff. As you can see out there, there's a bit of an aerator out there, just in a way. He suggested going halfway in between the aerator and the other peg, so kind of where that, just past the aerator, you can see another patch of bubbles. That's where my right-hand rod now is. So quite lucky today because there's nobody else on this lake, so I've got the full pickings to myself. I can just fish wherever I want. So hopefully these two will go off now. Been about an hour and a half here so far, and nothing other than a few beeps on the left hand pod. Fingers crossed. A little bit of a show of what's inside the PVA bags that I'm putting out. So you can see here we've got half a cut down yellow DNA wafter onto a little hook, little kicker there, braided hook link, an inline lead, a leader which just loop to loops onto your main line. That all goes inside the solid bag with some pellets. Makes it a lot easier to fish. It's only the second day that I've tried using these, and so far I'm finding it a lot easier to use. It'll take a lot more setting up preparation before you get here, but it's worth it in the long run. Had a bit of a move around. I was fishing in this bay before, sitting over just over there, but I've had absolutely nothing all morning, so decided to change around on the other side of this islandy bit. I'm fishing in this bay now, so I've got one rod just down here and the other rod is just over there. So I haven't put these out on PVA bags, I've just used the inline lead system from inside the bag and put them out as singles. So let's see how we get on with this. Got a few more hours yet, but it is cold and it isn't looking promising. Got a fish on, not very big, got a fish on. Finally got a fish, not the biggest, but I finally christened my new rods. So, nice little carp. So, that's rubbing back as well. So, slip him back, and then hopefully get another one. That little fish caught on a DNA Baits fluoro range wafter. Cut it in half and just put it out as a single. Didn't put it out with a PVA bag, but I did put a scattering of the particles over the top. Only a very small amount, so I've just rinsed and repeated. Do exactly the same thing again, put it back on the same spot. So it's out back about there-ish again. So hopefully we might have found the fish. Let's fingers crossed for a few more. A good friend of mine came down to see me earlier, because he lives around the corner, and he's brought me this. I'm doing dry January, so this will be very welcomed later on whilst I'm having my tea to celebrate the fact that I've christened my new rods. yeah, finished my session. It's cold now, definitely worth coming. I've christened one of my rods. We're happy days. Leave nothing but footprints, take nothing but memories. That's what I've got to say. Enjoy it. Get out there on the bank. No matter what the weather, there's no bad weather, just bad clothing. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. More videos are coming soon.